Hi folks, Jason here, and I'm back to do kind of a follow-up video to my Kims Tarts review video. I've had a chance to melt a tart from each of the scents I ordered, and so I kind of wanted to go back and give you a little idea of what I thought about them. I was really impressed with it. With all the scents cold, but you never know, sometimes they melt different and different things come out, or they're just not strong, or they're stronger than you thought. So I thought a hot review would be kind of helpful to those who may be on the fence about ordering from an online tart vendor. I know somebody requested that I do a video like this because they said, you know, I'm curious, but I'm just a little nervous to order from somebody online because I can't smell the scents first, and you know, not sure what I'm going to get. So, and I understand that. Before I started ordering tarts online, I was, you know, I had to kind of work up to it because I was just used to Yankee, where you go into the store and you pick out what you want and you sniff it first, so you kind of have an idea of what you're going to get. But ordering online, you really kind of have to take a leap of faith and just try to figure out what scents sound like what you would like, and then hope for the best. So sometimes it doesn't always work out, but you learn what your favorites are. But the thing I like about Kim's Tarts is that even if you do get one or two that you're not crazy about, you know, you don't feel like you wasted a lot of money because, like I said, the bag of 3 is $1.50, and you really can't beat that price. And I am certainly impressed with my order. Like I said, I've now melted all 20 of the scents. So I'm just gonna kind of briefly, I'll probably do this video in 2 parts. So I'm gonna briefly go over 10 of the scents right now and what I thought of them hot. I'm not going to give too much of a description unless it's a lot different than, to me, how it was when it was cold, because I did do a cold review. But right now I have this one in the melter right now, and it is fresh bamboo. This one is amazing, and it is strong. It's on the second tea light. I know in another video I said that usually, you know, by the middle of the second tea light, a lot of times I'm not smelling a tart, you know, no matter what vendor it is. But this one is extremely strong, and it's well into the second tea light, and it's still just filling the room, and it's really a great scent. It's very fresh and very green. It's not like any other bamboo scent I've ever had. It's very almost plant-like. It kind of reminds me of Yankee's Garden Hideaway or something like that, and it's really, really good. Very true to life smelling and very strong. I'm really enjoying it. I would definitely order more. The other fresh scent I ordered from her was lemongrass sage, and this one I melted earlier today, and it is awesome. I love sage scents, and this one was so unique and different. It was green, grassy, but had that herbal note of sage in it, and it was also a big time room filler, and I got 2 good tea lights out of it, and I feel like I could have gotten a 3rd tea light out of it, but I was just ready to move on. Usually after 2 tea lights I'm kind of ready to move on, but it was still throwing nicely when the second tea light went out, but I did go ahead and change it. But I would definitely, I mean, this will for sure be a reorder, and I think the fresh bamboo I would reorder again too. I definitely would, actually. The next one is pineapple upside down cake, and this one was really nice. It was not as strong as the other 2 that I just talked about, and I actually melted this one in an electric warmer, and I would say I got about 5 hours scent out of it. For me, you know, everybody's nose is different, but and to me, like I said, 5 to 8 hours I consider a success. But I got about 5 hours scent out of it, and this was a really nice scent. It smelled, you could smell the pineapple, but you could also smell like a buttery, bakery, and like brown sugar, and I really enjoyed it. I would definitely reorder it. The next one is another one of my favorites from this order. It's 7-Up Pound Cake, and this one was really strong as well, and very true to the scent as I know it. I've had it from other vendors before, and it is very nice. It's got a kind of a pound cake. Well, it is a pound cake, but it does really have that bakery cake scent to it, but with a lemon lime kind of zing to it. So it's very nice. This one I would say would be a nice, I know I talk about all year round bakery scents, but this one really is. Like, this one would be nice for the spring or summer when you're in the mood for a bakery scent, but don't want you know, like a too heavy scent. It doesn't have cinnamon or anything like that. It's just a really nice buttery pound cake with that lemon lime twist to it. So I really like it. The next one is Orange Caramel Crumble, and this is one of my very favorite, if not my favorite, scents from Kim. It is just like I remember it. I had ordered it before, and I love it. It is just rich caramel cake with just the sweetness of the orange, and it's just wonderful. It's very strong for the first few hours, and then it kind of mellows out. I wish it lasted a little longer than it does for me, but I mean, it just knocks your socks off when it starts, and for the first couple of hours, or you know, 2 or 3 hours, it's like wow, and then it fades a little bit, and it's still very nice, but it doesn't. That first couple of hours really has a major kick, and I love it. The next one I melted was Farmhouse Cider, and this one was very much, I don't know that it's officially a dupe of Yankees Farmhouse Apple, but it smelled a lot like it. They call this one cider, but it smelled almost identical to my nose to Farmhouse Apple, right down to, it's strange, I can smell it through the bag, but when I melted it, I wished it was stronger, and that's really how I feel about Yankees version as well. So I would say it's about the scent strength of Yankees Farmhouse Apple as well. I like it. It smells very good, but this was a 1 tea lighter for me, and that 1 tea light, I kept going, wow, it smells good, but I wish it were stronger. So I might reorder it again, but it was one of the weaker ones for me. The next one is Hot Orange Danish, and this one is very popular, and it's very nice, but for my money, the Orange Caramel Crumble is kind of a similar scent, but it's much better than Hot Orange Danish. But this one does seem to be the more popular in general, so you might like it better. I actually prefer the Orange Caramel Crumble, but it is a similar scent. I don't think this is as strong, and it's not quite as rich or deep as the Orange Caramel Crumble, but I do like it. It's just that out of the two, since they are similar, I do prefer the Crumble. The next one I have is Pumpkin Apple Strudel, and this one is so nice. I love it. I had hoped it would kind of smell like Yankees Apple Pumpkin. There's a little bit of similarity, but it's its own fragrance. But it's really nice. And I would say that it's a medium throw. It's not crazy strong, but it was nice. Country Bumpkin is another very nice spice scent, and I think yams and I don't know what all. Marshmallow is in the scent description, but I don't smell all that. To me, it's a nice spice scent and a complex spice scent at that, but I don't smell a lot of other foods in it. But it is very nice, and I would say it also has a medium strong throw for the first few hours, and then it does mellow out as well. And the last one I'm going to talk about in this video is Granny's Homemade Apple Butter, and this is another standout scent for me from this order. This was amazing, and I love it, love it. I mean, it's just so good. It is it does smell like apple butter. It does have a buttery note to it, and a very strong spicy apple scent to it as well. This one blew me away. The first tea light was amazingly strong, like one of the strongest, probably the strongest of my Kims order. And then it did last for a whole second tea light, and then it did start to fade. But I love it. I would definitely reorder it again and again. So that's the first 10 from my Kims order that I've melted so far, and I highly recommend her. If you don't watch the other video, the website is tartcandlesbykim.com. Stay tuned for the second part where I talk about the other 10 scents. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.